What's up, y'all? Chef Jester, Chefalo. How y'all doing, man? I'm over here doing my thing, living it up in Ohio. As y'all know, whoop whoop. Much love to all the fam out here, all the fam nationwide, all the homies looking out, watching the video, all the people hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. We'll be talking about gardening today. Instead of cooking, I mean, might as well talk about where your food comes from. Farm to table is really good. I mean, it's a lot healthier than going to the grocery store. You don't know what you're getting in your vegetables or your fruit. Gardening, you know exactly what you're putting in the soil, what you can put in the soil, what you can't put in the soil, what you used on your plants for any type of pesticide if you happen to use them. Myself, I use coffee grounds that adds nitrogen to the soil, which is actually very good. You just save up your coffee, your old used coffee grounds, put them on a plate, let them dry out, and then sprinkle them over the soil. You can use eggshells for the people that out there that eat eggs. There's all sorts of different things. You can grow anywhere. You can grow any type of soil. I've had people tell me, "Oh, I've got sand out here. I can't grow." Well, I had sand when I started off, and what I did is I went down to the Dollar General and I bought about 8 or 9 bags of $3 potting soil, and every hole I dug, I made twice the size that I needed, filled it half full of potting soil, the rest full of the sand, and as you can see, everything's growing just fine. It all started this little area. This was all covered in weeds when I first got here. Now, that's some lemon balm, peppermint, some oregano. As you can see, my tomato plants are just doing as they want. Some peppers, more tomatoes. That's a mystery pepper. That's a jalapenos. Some cayenne. Another cayenne. Another jalapeno. Yeah, it all started here, right here in this area. And after that, decided to come over here. Do all this. Got some bush beans, Roma tomatoes. Back there, got some snap peas. Some bell peppers all along the front, except for that one way down there. That's cayenne. These are all bell peppers. These are champion tomatoes. It's an Independence Day tomato, which I did have another one here, and unfortunately it gave up on me. As you can see, I have marigolds planted throughout everywhere. That is called companion gardening. That is more peppermint, by the way. And what the marigolds are for is to keep away the aphids, and they do a great job. One odd tip that I personally use that a lot of people look at and say, that's a little weird. I use earthworm castings, and I also use powdered milk. What I use the powdered milk for is a calcium supplement, and what I do is I add 1 to 2 tablespoons per gallon of water, shake it up real good, water just around the base of your plant one time. Do it once, maybe twice a month, depending on how the growth is. The calcium is really good for every plant. I've never had a problem doing that. It's never affected anything. Then I expanded once more over here to what I like to call Spice Alley. Every pepper in here, except for this, is spicy of one type or another. They're mainly all Serrano chilies, which I plan on making into hot sauce and pickling. But once again, I have another cayenne pepper down here. And yes, marigolds. But this is a bell pepper. I put him here. I'm doing a test. I'm seeing if any type of capsaicin gets transformed or transplanted from all of the spice to him. For me, gardening is very therapeutic. It helps out with the mental health a little bit here and there. Just knowing that you planted something and watching it grow and you taking care of it, and then at the end of everything you have a harvest of fruits or vegetables or herbs or whatever it may be that you grew, that you can look at and go, man, it feels really good to know that I did all of this on my own. One thing that I haven't really touched on is, yes, there's ways to do container gardens. You can use 5-gallon buckets. You can use storage bins. You can use anything you can get your hands on as long as it's big enough to grow a plant in. Yeah. So touching on the awards of the garden. So on Spice Alley, you've seen all of the Serrano peppers. If you don't know what they are, this is what they look like when they're ready. And I also have some yellow cherry tomatoes. I'm going to eat both. These are they're pretty spicy. Yellow cherry tomato with it. Great. Be perfect in some hot sauce, some salsa, and pickled. Imagine that.